By treating people as part of a family and working together, we can accomplish a profound impact, achieving positive outcomes for the individuals we support and living life on their own terms. See the impact through the eyes of the families we support.
For us, a good care provider is somebody that, a good care provider, the organisation as well as individual support workers, we want them to be there because they want to truly make it a passion. They do it from the heart. It's not because they want to earn a buck at the end of the day. It's not about that. It's about having a calling to make a difference to somebody's lives, and which is satisfying for the people you provide that to, as well as, it's good to give. It's good to give other people life, and that's what Leaf gave us at the end of the day.
8 months ago our lives were very different, and we thought that our son was going to have no choice but to go to a residential care home 100 miles away, 200 miles away, and we would really see him because his behaviour had got to that level we couldn't cope at home. And now that we have that support, it's kept our family together. So I think that my main thing that I would like to say is that the support put in place, the right support, can change the lives of the whole family, not just the child with disabilities, and it has impacted us all for the better. So I would just say that, be hopeful, and there is support out there, and yeah, it's great when it happens.
We've had lots of providers provide care for Jacob over the years. They've not always been appropriate, either in terms of the level of support that's been needed, understanding of the medical needs and his behavioural needs. So by having the right provider who can provide holistic, patient-centred care means that I know that Jacob's needs are being met, and that then in turn meets the needs of the family.
For me, it's about anybody that walks through my door. They have to come in with that mentality of delivering holistic, person-centred care. They have to communicate to Elijah like he's an individual, not a condition. They have to have a really good sense of humour.
So since we've had Alfie and Tendai come into our lives, it's made life so much easier. I have freedom to do my hobbies. Ben can express himself as a young man, and that's him there. He's so much happier because obviously there was a lot of pressure on me all the time, and it does make things difficult because if you're with someone 24/7, you get a bit tired of each other, and he's very hard work, so it was draining.
With good family involvement and working together, we have designed a timetable that means Jay is really happy. It is not perfect, but it is so much better than in the past. He is happy. He makes choices about what he eats, within reason, where he goes, and what he likes to do. He even chooses what staff he likes. Jay has the best life with as much control as he can, given his learning disability, shared James's mother.
I think Will really enjoys going to the gym. He's very proud of his own physical fitness and his strength and all the rest of it, and I think what's really helped him, not just, it's improved his physical health, it's improved his emotional health and his mental health, which was, really, really important. And I think that has been probably one of the key highlights, that they haven't given up on Will as well, like other 8 providers before Leaf kind of crashed and burned. They tried and they failed, but Leaf have stayed the course and they haven't let him down, and Will knows that. He put them through their paces, but they're still there, and that means a lot to him and to us.
Now Hayden is happy. He can go out and choose the activities he wants to do, and he has 2 carers that support him every day, and he has built up a really great relationship with them. They know him very well, almost as well as us as parents actually. And they can see him getting dysregulated before it happens, which often makes the whole difference to the day, because it gives him chance to not get to that level where it would ruin everything. It means that he's supported in that moment, so he can continue doing the things that he loves. So he visits different parks that he's choosing, going to see different landmarks that he has seen on the internet or seen in books that he wants to go and visit, and then he comes home and tells us all about it and draws pictures about it. He goes out to restaurants now with his carers, and he's just happy, and that's the main thing for us.
I like going camping with my own carers because they do nice food for me.
At this point it feels like a real honour to be working with James and supporting him, and it really feels like he's my friend at this point. I'm like hanging out with my friends, so it's very, I feel very grateful to be able to have this opportunity to support him, and hopefully support him to have the best life that he possibly can. If I can even be a small part in that, then that's amazing.
Now, one of the things I would say about the Catalyst Care Group as a whole is they are loving, they are caring, they are really supportive. So I think having them in our lives is making the difference to me as Elijah's mother, but most importantly to Elijah, who is the one that needs support.
You expect when your child misbehaves that the carers or nurse are going to walk away, and they're just going to say, oh no, that's too much, it's hard work, we won't get involved. But they didn't. It took them weeks to build that trust with Ben, build the trust with me, and they stood by us. And there were several days where they sat outside in their cars in the pouring rain because Ben had asked them to leave. But they stood by us, and then bit by bit Ben grew to trust them and realised that they weren't going to go anywhere, they weren't going to abandon him where so many others had. They were going to stick around, and they wanted to be friends with him, and they wanted to help him and support him.
Words have the power to inspire, but actions have the power to impact and drive real change. In this 2023 reflection, we cherish the moments we have accomplished together with the families we support, and we look forward to what 2024 will bring to us.